Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to go from this grown out 1-inch roots to this perfectly blended softer roots. This technique is a new technique that I'm doing and it's called root smudging. So the products I'm going to be using today is the L'Oreal Beach Baby Lights, which is a new type of highlighting powder that lifts up to 8 shades. I haven't used it before, so we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to be using the level 40 peroxide to get the results that I want, about a level 8 in lift. Then I'm also going to be using the Ion Color Brilliance kit, which is their version of Olaplex to protect your hair and keep it strong. And then after, I'll go in and tone my hair with the Ion Cool Ivory Cream Toner and the level 10 peroxide. And you'll also need some unrolled cotton balls as well. So let's get started. Taking the 1 packet of the bleach powder, apply that into a mixing bowl, then add an equal ratio of the level 40 peroxide, about a 1-to-1 ratio or 50-50, however you want to say it. Mix that together completely until all the lumps are gone. Then add the Color Brilliance Booster, which is the protective formula that stops your hair from getting really damaged from the bleaching. For bleaching formulas, you're supposed to add 1/4 of the measurement in the cup provided and then mix it all together into your bleach. It's really important that you add that after you pre-mix your bleaching. I don't know why, but they really stress it in the directions. So my hair is all ready to go and separated in the middle. This is what my roots currently look like. As you can see, I have roughly around 1 inch of regrowth, which took me 3 months to grow because I have really slow growing hair. So I'm going to divide my hair into sections of 3 now. So the sides of my hair into ponytails and leaving the back of my hair down, because I'm going to start with the back of my hair since that area seems to lift a lot slower on me for some reason. I guess the hairs are just thicker on the back of my head, I don't know. So to do this look, you want to grab sections of your hair that are about 1 to 2 centimeters thick, then tease down some of the hair and apply the bleach to the roots that are remaining and unteased. So you don't want the bleach to be placed onto the teased hair, but on the hair that remains. And repeat this process all over your head. So as you can see right here, I'm dividing the hair with the end of the comb and then teasing it back slightly so that I have a bit of that buffer space where it will blend my roots, and then applying the bleach onto the areas that are unteased. So I'm still applying bleach a little bit to my roots, but not completely all of my roots. So I'm just literally repeating this step all the way down. And this is the back of my head, and it's really hard to do by yourself. So if you have a relative at home or a friend that can help you, I highly recommend it, because honestly, it took me so long to do the back of my head by myself. It was a nightmare. It's a lot easier, however, to do this on your own when you're doing the sides of your head, because you can actually see what you're doing. So repeating the process once again and using the cotton to separate the sections of hair. Using the cotton is important in my opinion because it protects your roots that you don't want to get bleached from the bleach bleeding onto them. So if you don't want blotchy roots, make sure you apply the cotton in between because it helps prevent that from happening. So like I said, repeating this step all over my head, and that's what it should look like when you are done. This took me about an hour to do, I want to say. So it's not at all fast when you do it by yourself, but it's important that you take your time because you do want the results to turn out well. Now I'm going to be putting this cap over top of it and waiting 30 minutes for that to fully develop. Once it's developed, you can go ahead and shower the bleach completely out so nothing remains. It's really important that no bleach remains because you don't want to accidentally get bleach all over your house. So that is what it looks like after the bleaching. My hair lifted to the appropriate level that I wanted it to, so it perfectly matches with my existing blonde hair color, and the roots initially right now look really nicely blended in my opinion, especially compared to what they looked like before. So now I'm blow drying my hair and moving on to the coloring part. So taking the Brilliant White Cool Ivory toning color by Ion and their level 10 peroxide, I'm mixing a 1:1 ratio once again, or a 50-50 ratio of the products together. Once that's fully blended, I'm going to be applying that to a testing part of my hair around the midsection of my hair, not on the top in a visible area, because I first want to test it to make sure that the color will take properly. So I'm leaving that on for 30 minutes to see how it develops on my hair. Unfortunately, I didn't get the results I wanted, so I had to add this old Koleston Wella color to my pre-made mixture. So I literally added 1 teaspoon worth of this Koleston color, which is roughly around a level 7 platinum shade, so it's a gray color, and darkness level 7 in a blonde. So this is a toning permanent color that I added into the existing formula I mixed together with the Ion brand. That way I don't get a full color effect, I get more of the toning color that I wanted, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but if you are familiar with coloring terms, you might understand what I'm getting at. But always make sure you test your hair color on a sample part before you put it all over your head, because you want to make sure that you get the results you want and don't get a color you completely don't want at all. So then apply that all over to your root area, blend it down with a comb, and leave it on for 25 to 30 minutes. Once it is done developing, you can go ahead and take a look at it, see if you approve of the color, and if you do, you can hop in the shower. Or if you feel it's a bit blotchy, you can comb it through your hair again just to make sure it's a little more smooth. Then when you shower, make sure you shampoo your hair twice to make sure all the color has been washed out, and go in with the Color Brilliance Absolute Perfection Color Sealer, which is once again like Olaplex, and it will rebond your hair and seal in the color so it's less damaged looking. Then recently I've been loving these 2 Fanola products. One is a leave-in treatment that repairs the hair, and the other is a repairing hair oil. I like using these in combination with each other, applying the leave-in treatment first, about 5 pumps in the palm of my hand, combing it through. Then I like to go in with about 3 splashes of the oil and just running that through my hair. And this is what my hair looks like the next morning. As you can see, my roots look a lot better. For me, I always like having a little bit of roots on my hair. I don't like the all over color look completely. I just like having a little bit of roots. So for me, this technique is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. My roots look soft, they look natural, and they don't look harsh in any way at all. And the color really blends really seamlessly. So let me know what you guys think of this technique. Would you try this out at home, the root smudging effect? Or have you tried it in a salon or seen it before? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe to see more, and of course like this video and share it with anyone who you think it would be helpful to. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!